Hi Bright Futures friends and family. Today I'm back with another DIY video this Thursday. And today we will be making DIY board games. We've done this before in program with a bigger poster board. So I thought it would be cool to do it with a small board, and then you can have it at home for you and your friends and family to play as well. I decided to do a board game this week because I think it's fun and it's always original to create your own game. And I also want you all to be as creative as possible in this process of making your own DIY board game. The first thing that you have to do is just get your piece of paper out. You should have your materials of markers, colored pencils, and you should have some glue. For this video, all I did was use my markers. I didn't really use my colored pencils, but you are welcome to use every item that you got with your supplies bag for this project. So all I'm doing right now is pretty much figuring out how I want my board game to look. So I'm just doing a start and finish, and then I'm going to draw my line for the board game, and then I'm just going to fill in every single square that I have laid out. So you'll see in a few how it looks, but this is all I'm going to do. So just take your time and figure out how you want your board game to look. So right here, I'm starting my coloring of each place on my board, and I'm just going to use 6 colors of red, orange, yellow, blue, and violet. You can use whatever colors you want, but those are the 6 colors that I'm going to stick with for this game, because later on you're going to see that you can either create dice, a 6-sided dice for this game with all the 6 colors, or you can just create 6 different pieces of paper to draw from with those colors on it. It's to your discretion, but that's all I'm doing, is just making red, orange, yellow, blue, green, and violet in order, and then I'm starting all over again until I get to the very end of the board game. I did mess up and skip one, but that's okay. I just ended up making it another color. It's not a big deal. So here's what the finished board looks like. So now I'm going to get started on just making the colored pieces of paper to use to figure out what spot that you're going to end up landing on. And all I did was just wrote down each of the 6 colors on that piece of paper. So I just did red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and violet. And then I cut them up, and all I did was folded it up and put it inside a little bowl. So when it's someone's turn, they just draw from that and they know which color to land on. You can also make your own 6-sided die with the colors on it. I will attach the origami videos for that, and I'll also attach another way to do it. I did not do it, however, but I think it would be cool if you guys were interested in doing it and you would send a picture of it, of your finished cube. But yeah, I'll go ahead and attach that video in the comments so that you'll see the other options that you can go to create a cube for this game. And if you already have like dice at home and you want to make it your own, you can just use something that you already have at home. I'm just excited to see what you come up with. So this is just what I did. You don't have to follow this exactly to the T. You can do it your own way. That's the whole point of this, for you to bring out your own creativity. And then yeah, so I'm just doing as I said, cutting and folding the words that have the color on it. Now to make your players, or if you already have players at home or something that you can use to distinguish players, you can do that as well. But what I did, I pretty much just drew out a rectangle and I made 6 different squares, and I just made a design on each square to designate different players. You can do this if you do not have anything that you can use at home as a player. This is something really simple, and just make them all different so that you know which is which. Alright, so I have my board all done. I have my words to draw to pick what color we're going to land on all done in a bowl. And I have my players all picked out, and I'm going to show you. So I just drew orange. I'm going to put it back in the bowl. I'm going to pick a player that I did, and my player is going to go to orange. And yeah, and then you're going to draw again. You're going to do the whole process all over again. But what I'm going to do after this is I'm going to actually write on the color blocks different things to make it, you know, give your game a little twist. So I did something like a dance break. I added like touch your nose, stand up the whole time. Add whatever you want on the blocks to give it a little bit of a twist, so that makes the game unique, yours, and fun. All right. All right, so here's the final results. Please send me your board games. I would love to see them. And everyone have a wonderful Thursday. I'll see you this weekend on Saturday for another DIY video. Bye!